Now, what are cluster munitions? Cluster munitions क्या होते हैं? Who has banned them and who has not banned them? What is the present international status with respect to cluster munitions? And why are cluster munitions dangerous not just for soldiers but also for civilians? And what is the stand of India with respect to cluster munitions? इस वीडियो में डिस्कस करते हैं इन सारी चीज़ों को. Now, before moving ahead, a small announcement. If you are preparing for CUET-PG English for next year or MA English entrance or UGC-NET English, then you can join our online classes. Just call or WhatsApp us on this number 7678160296. Now, recently, a Russian journalist was killed while covering the Ukraine-Russia war. And the government of Russia has said that Ukraine used cluster bombs on the Russian journalist. That's why he died. हम सबको पता है that United States has been helping Ukraine. Now, United States has decided to supply Ukraine with cluster bombs or cluster munitions. And many human rights groups have said that, this is not a good thing because it is dangerous not just for soldiers, but also for civilians. And this is the article from Washington Post. Here it is talking about the moral dilemma of sending cluster munitions to Ukraine. Some people are also saying that cluster munitions is necessary for Ukraine's defense. So what is the international status with respect to cluster munitions? See, there is a UN convention on cluster munitions and over 120 countries have banned this weapon. और cluster munitions होते क्या हैं? Basically, it's a kind of large or big bomb. उसके अंदर छोटे छोटे bomblets होते हैं. Sometimes those big bombs land in civilian areas. They remain unexploded for many years, for many months. उसके बाद कोई पास में जाएगा, कोई बच्चा जाएगा खेलने के लिए, उसके बाद वो फट जाएगा. So unnecessary civilian casualties are there. Unnecessary pain and misery is created by the use of cluster munitions. But one interesting thing you should note down. ये मैप है उन देशों का जिन्होंने बैन किया हुआ है और उन देशों का जिन्होंने बैन नहीं किया हुआ है. Now, purple represents those countries which have banned cluster munitions and white wale wo hain which have not banned cluster munitions. And if you see here, India has also not banned cluster munitions. China has also not banned, Russia has also not banned, United States also not banned. Now, Ukraine has said that it will use cluster bombs. And in its reply, Russia has said that it is also ready with adequate supply of cluster munitions. अगर यूक्रेन ने यूज किया तो रशिया भी यूज करेगा रिटेलिएशन में. बट अननेसेसरीली दिस विल लीड टू अ वेरी वेरी पेनफुल सिचुएशन फॉर सोल्जर्स एज वेल एज सिविलियंस. सो जनरल अवेयरनेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से और किसी भी एग्जाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आपको दो चीजें याद रखनी चाहिए. व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दिस यूएन कन्वेंशन? आई जस्ट शोड यू. उसके बाद, इज इंडिया अ सिग्नेटरी टू दिस यूएन कन्वेंशन ऑन क्लस्टर म्यूनिशंस? द आंसर इज नो. India has not signed it. And if you are preparing for CUET-PG or UGC-NET, JRF, then you can also join our free mentorship program. To join this, all you have to do is just call or WhatsApp us on this number given below 7678160296.